Hi, this is the third day of the Venus in the Underworld. Now, just to recap the myth, the Mayans in the Yucatan Peninsula have some of the best mythology regarding Venus based on the fact that they built temples to study, observatories. The astronomer priest at that time in Chichen Itza and Xelha, in the Yucatan Peninsula. So they said that when Venus went retrograde for those 40 to 42 days, that she took the goddess of love, took the body of a man and came to Earth. And then at the end of the day, she was reborn as the goddess of war. And in this 8 days that I'm talking about, from August 11th to the 19th, Venus is so close to the sun that she disappeared. So imagine, 1,000, 1,200 years ago or so, you were an astronomer priest and you're tracking this planet and you look up and she's gone. And it's like, well, you had to make up a story, right? Because that's what priests do. They make up stories in order to explain celestial phenomena. So what happens is that they said she went as a male into the underworld and mated with a monster. And the monster, the child, is the green side of Venus, envies and jealousies and excessive possessiveness and comparing yourselves to others instead of understanding yourself as a purveyor or a symbol of love. And so basically what we're working on this third day of the underworld, it's August 13th. So it's the 8th month, the 4th day. 13 reduces to a 4, and then an 8 years. So 848. So it's ultimately understanding the power of one's will, the 4, the law, the structure, but also the power of one's infinite spirit, the ability to really make those type of connections that we need to make in order to get anything done. It's understanding someone else's perspective, a la the Strength card or the female magician. Again, a little bit of more regarding Venus. What I found at this last workshop in Santa Fe, from the 20 or plus people that were there, only male. There was one male that came in for a half a day. But ultimately, I found that what we were all learning is how to really operate from our hearts, our anahata, our unstruck, unwounded part of our hearts. Anahata. So, this is what you need to reflect upon for this third day, is what would happen if you didn't even imagine what could go wrong, or where the pain is, or the wounds are from past relationships. This is Eugene over here that's trying to sneak into the frame here. And Eugene is a camel, and camels represent the ability to store our energy, like they store water in their humps. So it's our ability to understand what are our resources that we have to bring to bear. And this Venus star moving into Leo says that our resource is coming from our pure heart motivation, the part of us that has not ever been wounded, or at least is an ability to move away from the past wounds so we can have an expected, perfected spirit. And I'm going to say again, are you morning or evening? We'll get to the 4th day tomorrow.